Hello, police department. Hello, how are you? Is your dad here? Kenneth?
No, he went to go and train someone.
Went to go train someone?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's here with you?
I'm just here.
You by yourself? How old are you?
I'm 13.
You're 13? Okay. Nobody else in here? No? Does your dad have his phone with him? Cell phone?
Yes.
Do you know your dad's phone number?
I do not have my phone with me.
You don't have a phone with you? Okay. Is this door unlocked? Okay. How long have you been here?
Like, I think like an hour.
An hour?
Because he went to go and train someone just for like an hour, 30 minutes.
Okay. Alright. Did you talk to your mom today?
Yeah.
Alright. And you don't have a cell phone?
I currently left it at my mom's.
At your mom's? Okay. Is there a phone in the house? There's no phone in this house either? Alright. Do you know who the people are who live on the other side of the house? Have you ever met them? No? Okay. Alright, we're going to talk to your mom real quick, okay? Do you have any siblings, any brothers or sisters?
I have one that went to college.
Went to college? Okay. And what was your...
So we're just here to come check on you, okay? Just come make sure everything's okay. Mom, she was a little concerned. She just wanted us to check on you today. And is everything okay at home? Yeah. Everything's okay with you and your dad?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
Yes.
Do you typically stay home? Sometimes?
Because his job is personally to train people. Because they don't let like people going to the gym like under 14.
Alright.
So I have to stay here.
Okay. Do you know what gym he trains at?
Planet Fitness.
Yeah, Planet Fitness? Okay. Alright.
And does your dad have a car?
He just took a Uber.
Oh, you took an Uber over there? Okay. And no cell phone, huh? Okay. Alright. We're going to close the door. We're going to come back and talk to you in a second, okay? Alright. And how old are you? You're how old?
We already went over this.
Yeah. You were born in 2015, right? Yeah.
Remember I told you now you don't ever have to lie to us because we're just here to make sure you're okay. Does your dad tell you to say that if someone shows up?
No, I just...
Like I said, you're about as old as my son, so it sounds like you know how to make breakfast, you know how to take care of yourself. It's pretty good. She made Captain Crunch pancakes.
Oh, yeah? Did you put syrup on them?
Yes.
Crunch berries or just regular Captain Crunch?
Coach.
Just Captain Crunch. Who made them? You made them? Was your dad here? Did you make pancakes for him too?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You're supposed to go back with Mom tomorrow? Sunday? No?
Tomorrow I'm with my dad.
Where's your dad? You don't go back sometime tomorrow on Sunday? Where do you go to school?
Fairview.
Fairview? Fairview, where's that at?
Espanola.
In Espanola? You go to school tomorrow? Oh,
Monday?
Monday?
Labor Day.
Oh, it's a holiday coming up, huh?
You get 3 days off this
Okay.
fall.
Alright, so this officer may have already explained it to you in that too, but the fact that you're 8 years old, you're a little bit too young to be home by yourself with no way to call anybody if you needed anything. You don't have a phone or anything.
One time at my mom's, I stayed home alone.
Yeah.
Remember I
Okay.
told you the importance of at least if you had a phone or something like that, if there's an emergency, that's why it's important.
I do have a phone in the house,
So
Like
now you
with
do have a
no-
phone?
but with no service.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh,
have
no
service.
service. Okay. Does it have Wi-Fi? Do you
I do have like,
you text people on your phone?
I cannot.
You cannot? Okay.
Is your dad's number on your phone?
No.
On that phone?
Is your dad's number written down anywhere? Like on a piece of paper, on the fridge or anything? No? Okay. And your dad took an Uber?
Yes.
So I just talked to your mom. All right. So we gotta figure out. Can't have you hanging out here all by yourself. All right. So I talked to your mom. Your mom's gonna come. She's en route. She's gonna come over. Okay. And try to get a hold of your dad in the meantime. And figure out what's going on there. You think you went to Planet Fitness?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He went to Planet Fitness to train someone.
All right. Do you know what time he left?
Not
Not exactly. How about roughly? Like an hour ago? 2 hours ago?
an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30 minutes?
He said he would be back in an hour and 30 minutes.
Hour and 30 minutes?
I
Okay.
just went to do my daily routine, shower.
Yeah, I can tell you took a shower. Your hair's still wet. Okay. Yeah, and it's not that we don't think. I'm sure you're able to take care of yourself and everything here, but you are a little young though. 8 years old. Not 13. I knew you weren't 13 when you told me you were 13.
So that's good that you're self-independent.
Yep.
You can take care of yourself. You
Yep.
need to. Like I said, it's just uncomfortable knowing that if something goes wrong, you don't have anyone to contact.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna you get mom back on the phone and see how long it's gonna take her. She said about 45 minutes, but
Okay.
she's calling to see if any further. Do you ever stay with anybody else in Santa Fe? Do you have any aunts or uncles or cousins or no? Just in Espanola? Alright. Is it your mom's family in Espanola? Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Well, we're gonna stand by and hang out, okay?
How's it going? You Kenneth? Hey, we got called to do a welfare check for your daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, they said they were concerned about her. I guess you guys had a dispute with mom yesterday.
right.
So we came by earlier and we were talking to her now. Is she here by herself?
Well, they were here, but I just went. She just grabbed something so she could give me this just right down the road. So I'm now here with her. So
Oh, was it her birthday?
yeah, that was just a friend just right down the road that she wanted to pick this up. So I just said I'll be right back.
Okay.
But the
Alright.
people that I lived that are our landlords were actually here when she was pregnant.
They were here
So
earlier?
yes.
All right. Yeah, so here, the issue is that she's 8. When we knocked on the door, she told us she was 13.
Well, why?
Yeah, because you probably knew not to say she was 8.
Okay,
So
that's
we're
fine.
talking to her now, and I mean, she's in the house. Obviously, everything's okay with her.
For sure.
But yeah, she is too young to be left alone in the house.
What is
right?
the age?
There's no specific age, but since she's a juvenile and she's under the age of 12.
Okay.
So
12 is
yeah,
the
the
age
state.
here?
Well, it all depends on individual.
Okay.
But 8's too young, especially if they have no phone, no way to contact anyone.
Okay.
So 'cause she doesn't have a cell phone or anything.
She does.
She does have a cell phone
does have
in
a
the
cell
house.
Yes.
She showed me a cell phone. Is it just Wi-Fi though?
Yes, it's connected to Wi-Fi and able
So
to call,
she's able to call?
connect, and yes.
So you can contact her. She can
Yes,
contact you.
exactly.
Okay.
That's like I was right down the road just getting this. That's
Yeah.
why when I didn't think it was a big deal to come because she
Yeah.
lives right down the road.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but
you
she
weren't
had-
at Planet
she had- I
Fitness?
had the phone. What's that?
You weren't at Planet Fitness?
No, I'm not
No?
at Planet Fitness.
Okay. They said
This is
that you
where
were
I
out
was right
training
here.
somebody.
What's that?
They said you were out. She thought you were out training somebody. Somebody picked you up.
said I
Yeah.
was? No, sir.
Go train
No.
someone.
She is a trainee, but this is
you can
to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just started. So,
Like we told her, I mean, the biggest thing is, yeah, she's still a little young. She seems very self-independent. She said makes herself breakfast. She's cleaning up. So that's good that she has all that stuff for sure.
Yeah, so
and I
obviously she
appreciate
took
you
a
guys
shower
coming
and everything.
by. Literally right down the road, but I'm glad everything's okay. So 12 years old is
Well, it's
13?
no, it's all, there's no specific law on it. So as far as 8 years is way too young to leave a child alone in the house.
Okay.
So yeah, even to go out for a while, it's considered child endangerment
Okay.
because there has to be an adult with them at that age. Especially if something happens, they need to call somebody. There needs to be somebody with them. But
It's just the whole thing that you don't want to be liable as a parent. That's the biggest
Of
thing.
course.
If something did go down, she did walk out, something happened to her, then it would be, you know what I mean, child neglect.
For sure.
So that's something we don't want to happen.
Of course. And I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
put her in that
no,
predicament
yeah.
either, but I know my daughter's here. And I know how intellectual she is. I know how advanced she is.
Yeah.
It's the only reason why I would come down.
Yeah.
But no, everything's good to go. She was just giving this for me to get her goodies because she just had birthday on the 29th.
All right. So just to give you a heads up, it's got to be documented in the report and everything, okay?
It's perfectly
So
fine.
there'll be a police report documenting an incident that we contacted her here and we contacted you, okay? Cool. All right. So yeah, mom called. She said that she dropped her off yesterday or the day before, and things got heated. That's why
So
she
they
was
tried to drop
calling.
my daughter off there on Cedillos,
Yeah.
right by the, what is it called? It's like an oil place. It has fencing all around it now, Pet Boys.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
pulled over on the corner of the fucking street and tried to have my daughter get out of the car right there in the middle of traffic.
Why did she drop her off over there, not here?
She was here, but I told her that I was at Planet Fitness yesterday,
Yeah.
waiting to come back, and I said, when you come into town, let me know, and then we can meet, because I'm at the gym. Obviously, I'm not leaving the gym until you come, and then we'll do our own thing.
Okay.
But regardless, her boyfriend is the problem. It doesn't matter what goes on, he always fucking throws his 2 cents in, and he
Yeah.
just needs to sit in the seat and just shut his mouth. But he's the one that causes the problem, so he's the one that'll run his mouth when you are around.
Yeah.
When you're not around, he don't say shit.
All right.
But here's the thing. If this guy is driving and he has my daughter in the car and he pulls out in the middle of the fucking road to let her out, the door's open, they're yelling at me, waving their hands, she has her seatbelt off,
Right.
and there's traffic, dog. So that's why I popped off and I said, close the fucking door. I said, go around, you idiot. I
Yeah.
said, what are you doing here, bruh? How are you going to let my kid out in the middle of the fucking street on Cedillos? You know damn well I've been hit 3 times here in the city while walking. Okay? And I've all 3 times been left for fucking dead. So I know exactly what it's like out there. So when he did that, they pulled over, I reamed his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's my child. And you're in control of that vehicle. That was your fucking choice to do that. And then they
Yeah.
came up with this whole hoax bullshit saying that, oh, we weren't going to let her out. We would never do such a thing. Why was she unbelted, halfway out the seat, and from the middle seat, and the other kid with his legs getting out of the vehicle, and you're saying you're not going to drop off my daughter in the middle of the street? Fuck.
Yeah. That's a
So yeah, I popped off. And I
So
gave
that's
my
what it was
composure.
about?
And yeah, and I talked to her and I said, are you okay? I said, because this has happened before when we lived at the old place.
Yeah.
And then he brought the cops and I'm like, and he still ran his mouth. When you guys aren't around, he didn't say shit.
The boyfriend?
He's a fucking pussy. He's a coward. And so I stand my ground and I stand up for her because she doesn't have a voice to say it on her own. And her mom chooses his fucking side. This is also Judge Madrid's daughter, my ex-wife. That's the fucking shit I'm dealing with and have been for 8 years. I got the shit end of the stick and I'm still keeping my cool as much as I can.
Yeah.
But once this piece of shit came through and he's starting to treat her differently,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'll put him in his place and I don't give a fuck what I lose.
Yeah.
But I won't do anything to lose her.
All right.
So in the event, they will envelop it to make it sound horrific. But they're 2 narcissists working together and all they want to do is make us miserable.
All right.
They don't give a fuck about how they make her feel. So I completely understand. With her, I know what I can and can't do, but also I don't even know the fucking laws. But it's kind of a gray area anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
In the
It is.
event, I know she's solid.
Just like we said,
Yeah.
more than likely, I could tell you trained your daughter very well. She's
Yeah.
she can take care of herself.
And I mean,
But it's just
she
one of
speaks
those.
for herself.
Yeah, but like we said, it's just one of those things. It's almost
Yep.
an FYI. I think if something does happen
Yeah,
because of
that-
the age and that goes to court and it looks an 8-year-old left out here got hit on the street, it'll just look bad. You know what I mean? So we get that. So like we said,
I
it'll just be
appreciate it.
documents. It's just going to be a documented report. So that's fine.
It's not a problem for me.
Yeah.
I'm all now we know what to do in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure that phone there, if she does, you have another phone?
I have my phone,
phone.
my cell phone. She has her cell phone in her, the iPhone.
iPhone in there.
Most of the time she actually carries the TikTok watch,
Yeah.
which is video. So that way it has GPS and it has everything. So
Yeah.
just squared away on all communication level if anything was to pop off.
That was the biggest thing is when we talked to her, we didn't have your number, so we had no choice but to call mom. Okay. If she would give us your number, we could have called you right away. So I told her not to be afraid we're here to help and protect.
So how did you know her mom's phone number?
She called. That's how the effort turned. So-
Because what happened yesterday, she just wanted us to just make sure she was okay and everything. So, yeah.
Do you think mom possibly knew you weren't here?
I have no idea.
Had you communicated with her at all?
Nope.
No?
Ever since last night, there's been no communication, no indication of what we're doing, our itinerary. They're in Albuquerque doing their own thing.
Your daughter can't text her on like Wi-Fi or anything?
She has the phone, she can call and text.
So she can call and text in there? So that may have been, Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay.
When I go in, I'll see her. Well, I'll just ask her.
Yeah.
And see what went on, and that's all that. Because
Okay.
she'll be honest and she'll tell me what's up.
Yeah.
And while it's the mom, it's she's a liar. She's just straight up a liar. And she's two-faced, so unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you
Gotta
guys
keep,
All right.
that, keep that bond of trust with your daughters.
Of course. That's my main thing.
Yeah.
Well, I fought long and hard. If you fucking knew what I went through just to be in this my daughter's life, you know what's up.
Yeah.
You'd have respect for it too, and then you realize, fuck, man, sometimes people, kind of like Kobe, he went through it years on years, and he finally won. Well, I don't have millions of dollars, but I'm fucking doing it penny by penny with nobody's fucking help. And that right there, I don't even need to brag, because that's what a dad does.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly, my man.
So I completely understand it, and I apologize for.
No.
Oh, there's no apologies. It's our job, man.
No, thanks for talking to us and explaining to us what's going on.
Of course.
So we'll get
You
back
better
to
understand the circumstances, because this has been a riff, and it's starting to now be. So you guys might be present more often.
Yeah.
Because of him, not because of her. And her, that's the one that I'm on with.
Yeah.
When he's around, that motherfucker he says the right thing, and he just keeps on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I get you too, because you know how that works
Yeah,
in the moment.
yep.
So.
We can draw you
Straight
in.
up, and at that point, but
Yeah. So
we've already come to the point where I said, anytime, any day, he says, I know you can fuck me up, but I'll beat you. There's the line.
don't let him win.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
that's
that's what
birthday
he
presents
wants.
for.
But yeah, homegirl,
All right.
she hooked it up. But yeah, that's what they've been trying to do.
All right.
Like I say, their goal is to try to get a rise. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna talk bases with her and that. See.
Take
All
it
right.
easy, all right?
Be careful.
Safe.